Mario Kart Double Dash. This Mario Kart game I did not grow up with. I didn't have a Gamecube growing up, so I missed out on this classic. Today we're taking a journey into the world of Mario Kart Double Dash. So where do we begin? Well, first of all, Luigi's emblem is backwards on the box art. My man's stuck in mirror mode. Double Dash is a pretty unique Mario Kart game. 2 racers in 1 kart. I'm sure this won't be chaotic at all. And because of that, we got a lot of racers this time around. We got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Birdo, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Koopa, Para-Koopa, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Wario, Waluigi, and there's more that you can unlock later, but more on that later. This character lineup is pretty neat, and they all have their own personal karts, but they're not locked to it, so you can kind of like mix and match whatever kart you want to do, depending on the weight class. Now, this game does not start until 100cc in my opinion. That's where you can unlock the special cup. That's right, when you start this game, there's only 3 cups to play. If you play 50cc, you just unlock different karts, so you don't actually progress in the game at all. But we'll talk more about the unlocks later. Now let's talk about the gameplay. This game has pretty solid controls. I really dig how it feels when you switch between your characters. It's really nice and it adds strategy when it comes to items. Since you have 2 racers, you have 2 items, and I like how you can switch and decide what you want to use first. Unlike a certain game I know, the controls in this game are pretty basic, which is good and also bad. You can still drift, which is pretty nice. You get a little mini turbo, but you can't hold anything behind you. You can't hold bananas behind you, and it feels so, I feel naked. You also can't look behind you, which is not good. I like to know what's behind me at all times, especially for a game where I'm defenseless. One thing I noticed about this game is you really gotta play offense. You have to start taking out these CPUs. They will come for you, so you gotta strike first, Cobra Kai style. Another thing I found weird was the quick start. In other Mario Kart games, you usually just hold the A button to get a little boost at the start of the race, but in this one, I actually have no idea how you do it. What I've done is I just mash A at the very start, and sometimes that works. So what makes this Mario Kart game different from the others, other than the 2 players? Oh, that's right, special items. So every character has a special item in this game that's exclusive to that character. So like, for example, Mario and Luigi, they have fireballs. You can throw a bunch of fireballs and murder people. Peach and Daisy have this like little heart shield thing around them where you can like pick up items, or if someone throws something at you, you'll absorb it. You can also steal items with that, which is pretty cool. Yoshi and Birdo have these Yoshi eggs, and you can throw them and it acts like a red shell. These Yoshi eggs also drop items whenever they're open, so you can get like a little mushroom boost after. Baby Mario and Baby Luigi have this chain chomp that's like huge. It's like a bullet bill from the other games, but it also just runs wild after a while. Koopa and Para-Koopa are probably the best because they have triple green shells and triple red shells, which are very useful. Although what I noticed is it's kind of random. If you're Para-Koopa, which is the red one, you're not guaranteed triple reds each time, so it's a little random there, a little RNG action. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong have this giant ass banana that's really hard to avoid. I love throwing that, but I find myself often hitting myself with it. Bowser and Bowser Jr. have this really big Bowser shell, which is really cool because I didn't know Bowser was technically like a different Koopa. I always thought he was just like, I don't know. But seeing his shell just out there is pretty cool, but this thing sucks. It's hard to avoid. I also hit myself with it multiple times trying to use it. And Wario and Waluigi have bombs. I actually really like this one because you get this special item more often than the other ones, and throwing bombs at pinpoint accuracy is so much fun. I think adding special items to this game was pretty cool. It just adds another form of customization when you pick your character, because you can mix and match whatever special item you want. For me, I like to have Para-Koopa on hand just for a chance to get triple reds. And then my secondary character, I like to go with someone who has a better defense, so maybe Diddy Kong or Bowser Jr. so I can throw a big item behind me. Because again, you cannot hold things behind you like other Mario Kart games. Alright, this game has a weird way of ranking up. It's not 60 points like you're used to, it's 40 points, which I think actually makes sense. If you get first 4 times in a row and gain 10 points, then yeah, it's 40 points. There's no star system in this game, which makes me so happy. One of the main things I didn't like about Mario Kart Wii is that if you fall off a cliff or you get hit or whatever, anything can really affect your star rank. But in this one, you just got to get first in every race and you get a gold trophy. I think this is more simple and I like that a lot. One thing I found really funny is at the end of every Grand Prix, you can insert your name, which I definitely did not abuse at all. Why would you think that? I would never take advantage of something so wholesome, you know? This is a serious video, I would never do that. I also really like how this game just screams Mario Sunshine, like it's trying really hard to sell that game. The inclusion of Bowser Jr. and the award ceremony and the music, it's very Mario Sunshine vibes and I'm there for it, I love it. Okay, on to the courses. Like I said, this game has 3 cups when you start the game, but you unlock the 4th one after 100cc, so we're just gonna go through the 4 cups. Mushroom Cup has Luigi Circuit, Peach Beach, Baby Park, and Dry Desert. Flower Cup has Mushroom Bridge, Mario Circuit, Daisy Cruiser, and Waluigi Stadium. Star Cup has Sherbet Land, Mushroom City, Yoshi Circuit, and DK Mountain. And Special Cup has Wario Coliseum, Dino Jungle, Bowser's Castle, and Rainbow Road. We will rank all the courses at the end of this video, but I do really like this lineup. Going through the Grand Prix, you unlock some really cool junk. After completing 150cc, you unlock the All Cup Tour, which is a game mode where you play every course in random order. It's like a final boss to this game. After completing that, you unlock a Mirror Mode. Yes, this game still has it and it's really evil. I do not like Mirror Mode in any Mario Kart game. It's confusing and I don't like it. You also unlock some other junk like battle courses, which is kind of cool, and then other carts for your characters. After completing 100cc, you also unlock Toad and Toadette. They have golden mushrooms as their special item, and during Mirror Mode, you unlock Petey Piranha and King Boo, and their special item is really unique. They don't have one. They just use anyone else's special item at random. Petey Piranha is also here to boost Mario Sunshine sales. I see you, Nintendo. Going through this game, I started to realize something. This game is hard, like really hard. After 100cc, this game stops being fun, at least for me. The CPUs are just extremely fast. It's really hard to catch up. And they also start to abuse you, where they throw items behind you and they get real defensive real quick. I don't think my palms have ever sweated more in my life playing this game. This game is starting to get to me, it's too much. If it's not one race, it's the other. Consistently being beaten by the CPUs. I did something drastic. I double dashed. I made Mr. Miyamoto proud and I did what the game told me to. I called a friend.
For me. I almost got second and in a fucking shell. The shells like slow down. Why are you taking video?
You can play the Grand Prix on co-op mode with split screen. So what's really cool is if I don't win the race, but Xanu does, we still get the W. But if we both lose, then we have to start over still. But that gives me one extra chance to beat the game. And through it all the items, all the CPUs, all the bullshit, we got it. We beat the game 100% and we got that stupid golden cart. The cart is actually really cool. It's from the ceremony. I literally couldn't do this on my own. This game beat me. This game got me down in my feelings. It got relentless. I'm really glad I did call a friend though, because to play battle mode, you actually need 2 people. You can't play battle mode alone. Battle mode has 3 modes: Balloon Battle, Shine Thief, and Ba-Bomb Blast. I really like these game modes. Ba-Bomb Blast is probably my favorite. I like how chaotic it can get. Battle mode has 6 courses: Cookie Land, Block Plaza, Luigi's Mansion, Nintendo GameCube, Pipe Plaza, and Tilt-A-Cart. I would have liked battle mode more if I could play it more, like alone, but playing with a friend is always better than playing alone. But I'm glad I was able to experience it for what it was. Alright, I'm gonna rate the courses now. You do not have to agree with me. These are my course rankings. This is my opinion. You're allowed to not agree with me. But I would like to hear what your favorite course is in the comments below. Alright, let's get this started. Number 16, Dry Desert. If you're a fan of my channel, you know I hate desert levels. I also don't like this pit you can get stuck in. It is very inconvenient. That is why Dry Desert is at number 16. Number 15, Baby Park. I know this one is a fan favorite and not a lot of people will agree with me, but in this game, it is more hard. Especially with the special items, it is, oh my god, it sucks. There's so many mighty bananas and Bowser shells everywhere. My anxiety playing this one just spikes. So that's why it's at number 15. I did not enjoy Baby Park. Number 14, Mushroom City. Now, city levels are usually my vibe. I really like city levels, but this one makes me feel weird. and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's the lighting, the music, but it just feels very liminal to me, and I don't like it. The layout is also kind of confusing, and it's really weird. I just do not like this level. Number 13, Luigi Circuit. This one is pretty classic. I played it a lot in other Mario Kart games. It's starting to feel like the Green Hill Zone to Mario Kart, and that's why it's here on the list, because it's just overdone. Number 12, Wario Coliseum. Now this one's pretty cool, and it only has 2 laps. I really like the loop-de-loops, but this one goes a little long, and I think they know that, and it reminds me of a different Wario track from another Mario Kart game. Number 11, Sherbet Land. Now this one is pretty cool. Get it? Because it's a snow level. Okay, sorry. I enjoyed this one. I kept running into the ice cube dudes, which is completely my fault, but it's just so annoying. It's good, but not good enough to be in my top 10. Number 10, Mushroom Bridge. Unlike the other city level, I actually really enjoy this one. It's during the day, and I like the bridge, and I like how you can scale it if you're skillful enough. I'm not. I fall off every single time. Number 9, Mario Circuit. Mario Circuit is similar to Luigi Circuit, being the Green Hill Zone of Mario Kart. They just keep bringing this one back in different ways. But this one is my ideal Mario Circuit, that's the difference. Out of any other Mario Kart game, this one is my favorite. I will play this one each time I play Mario Kart. Number 8, Waluigi Stadium. The music, the jumps, the fireballs. I enjoyed this level quite a lot. It's no Waluigi pinball though, but this is one of the only things Waluigi has going for him. Number 7, Peach Beach. This one is pretty cool. It has a lot of Mario Sunshine vibes. I like how you can see the Daisy Cruiser level in the background, which connects these worlds together. That's another thing that this game does, but it's more subtle. I've also played this one a lot because it got ported to other Mario Kart games, but I like this one. Number 6, Daisy Cruiser. I really like this cruise boat level. I like how it simulates a boat churning when you're inside the boat and like everything falls to the side. I also like that little pit you can fall into. This one's pretty unique and pretty neat. I like it a lot. Number 5, Bowser's Castle. I really like the giant Bowser this time around where he's shooting fireballs behind you. There's a lot of tricky turns in this one, so I like utilizing my drift a lot and actually doing it well. And I really enjoyed playing this Bowser's Castle. Number 4, Yoshi Circuit. I like this one because it's shaped like a Yoshi. You could also jump through the waterfall, which I don't know if I have footage of because I never actually am able to do it. You need a mushroom. This one has a lot of turns and it's really fun to drift in. Number 3, Rainbow Road. Now this one I was pretty blown away by. I have never played Mario Kart Double Dash before, so playing this Rainbow Road and seeing how different it is pretty cool. I like the giant elevator up, that's really different, and I've never seen that from a different Mario Kart game. Another thing that's really cool is that this level drops stars randomly from shooting stars. That is good, but also bad, because you do not want to go too fast on these turns. I would really like to see this Rainbow Road return in other Mario Kart games. Number 2, DK Mountain. I love this track. Do I even need to explain it? I've probably explained it in my Mario Kart Wii video. This track is so much fun. I love it so much. This is also where the bridge incident happened. The music is fire. This track is just amazing. I love it. And number 1 is Dino Jungle. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I love this course. Like, look at this dinosaur, dude. He's so cute. I love him. I love how going through the course you see different perspectives of the dinosaur. It also reminds me of Diddy Kong Racing, which is a really good game, and that's just my childhood. The cave sections in this game is also really cool, and like how the water spits out. This level is just my favorite. I love this level while playing this game. You do not have to agree with me. Okay, time for battle mode. Number 6, Tilt-A-Kart. I really thought this one would have been my favorite, but in reality it's just a flat surface. The aesthetic is really cool, but I did not enjoy it at all. Number 5, Gamecube. For similar reasons of Tilt-A-Kart, this one I did not also enjoy. Aesthetically, it's so cool, but I think the console courses are better executed on the Nintendo DS battle course than this one. I don't know, just another flat surface. Number 4, Cookie Land. Cookie Land is pretty solid. It's a pretty good battle course. I liked it a lot. Number 3, Pipe Plaza. Pipe Plaza is pretty basic and small, which is good for battle courses and sometimes bad. I like how there's these pipes you can take advantage of and go onto a higher level, and that makes this level unique, and I liked it a lot, so that's why it's at number 3. Number 2, Block City. I think this Block City does what the other ones don't. I like how it isn't multi-layered, and I like how you can see where the people are. You can kind of see what's around the corner, and I think this one's really solid. Block City is really good for Ba-Bomb Blast, and that's a really good game mode. I think that one's my favorite, and that's why it's at number 2. Number 1, Luigi's Mansion. This one's the best one. There's no competition. Luigi's Mansion wins. The hallways, the references to the game, just everything about this one, it's great. This is a pretty solid battle course. This game was quite a rough ride, at least with my experience. Maybe I'm just not as good at Mario Kart than I thought, but this one is definitely the hardest one I've ever played. I do really like this one though, and it stands out from all the other Mario Kart games. Having 2 racers and special items, this one holds an important place in the Mario Kart series. I was fortunate enough to have this experience with a friend as well. Playing couch co-op just made this game so much better. It was more enjoyable in my opinion to have that with a friend. I also don't know if we'll ever get a new Mario Kart game as unique as this one. This Mario Kart game took a lot of risks, and just because this game is a little more hard doesn't mean it's bad at all. This one's a lot of people's favorites. I just never grew up with this one, so I have no nostalgia for it. Because of that though, I will not rate this game at a scale of 1 of 10. All I will say though is Mario Kart Double Dash is worth looking back on, and you should definitely play it. And if you have a friend, play it with them too. Alright, that's it. That's my Double Dash video. Fun fact though, I've had this footage since November, and I've had a script since like, I don't even know when, but I had to rewrite the script and replay the game just to get reminded of it. So I hope you enjoy this very delayed video. This one took a lot of time. Alright, goodbye. Please subscribe.